The left will never stop their agenda to take over America. You are their enemy, and they will not negotiate. Prepare yourselves. Welcome to the Blue Shark Show with your host, Mike Lang.
We've got a surprise in the studio today. We've got somebody all the way from D.C., came down to Texas to talk to us in the studio because we mentioned him before. And we've got Swamply in the studio. Swamply, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Mike. Thanks for having me.
Oh, man, it's great you came down here and got out of that swamp. I bet you're missing the swamp in D.C.
Well, you know, there is no swamp like the D.C. swamp. But I tell you what, it's always nice to come to places like Texas where they say they're so conservative and family values. But, you know, the reality is I'm just as popular here as I am in D.C. So, you know, I love to come see my people here.
Yeah. Are you down here to see Beto, or what are you doing?
Well, you know, I can't get too much into that, but I'm absolutely meeting with Beto. You know, he is going to be the next governor for the state of Texas. And what people don't realize is that, you know, there's actually a very strong furry community here in Texas. And in fact, this week at the Democratic National Convention, we hosted at the same time a furry convention. So, you know, Beto was really at home there this week.
I bet he is. You know, and furries, folks, if you don't know what they are, they're in the schools and whatnot, and they're part of the problem in the process and indoctrination of, you know, I'm a bear or I'm a, you know, dog or cat or whatever, and you're not a woman or a man or a boy or girl. So the furries have their own convention, and you're down here, right?
I am Swamply, so, you know, I'm like their unofficial mascot, and, you know, I am Beto's spirit animal. So I've got to be here, you know, to show my minions how they're supposed to act. And, you know, I'm here locally here in Texas because, you know, there are all kinds of rhinos. They have you so fooled. Here in Hood County, I have to come visit and really just kind of, you know, raise my glass to the local rhinos for doing such a great job of undermining the real conservatives here.
If you like the show, you like what we're doing, please go to thebluesharkshow.com and sign up for our member-only access at $4 a month. And that's true. That's been a battle with the rhinos and the liberals all teaming up together here in Hood County, and knowing that you're part of that, I bet that gives them an extra, you know, step up, knowing that you're all part of what's going on in the swamp.
Well, I'm here, and while I'm not always here, you know, in physical sense, Swamply is never any further than right outside there in Lake Granbury, because I'm swimming around there just waiting for these rhinos to do what I want them to do. Because you know what? At the end of the day, you conservatives, you just keep voting for the same people over and over again. So why are you surprised that nothing ever changes?
Oh, we're not surprised, and I'm sure you have a list of elected officials you're going to go visit in Hood County, and that's probably private for you, but I know you're there for Beto mainly, right?
I am. You know, Beto, I'm very proud of Beto, and I'm, you know, Beto 24 is all I can say. Beto 24.
Well, I hope that never happens. And you know, can you tell us anything about what's going on in D.C. with your buddy AOC or Biden or anything like that?
Well, you know, when you're in charge and you've got control of the government, you just take the time to enjoy it and watch your handiwork become the beautiful artistry that it is. And so, you know, the more I can drag this country down, the more I can, you know, clink a glass with Putin or clink a glass with the Chinese, it's better for me. And, you know, me and Biden, we're like this. So Biden and Beto, they more than just rhyme.
They sure do, and I hope we don't have a Biden-Beto president and governor here in Texas, but we do have a lot of rhinos, so hopefully the true conservatives will come out and make a difference.
Well, no, actually, no, we don't want that to happen, Mike. We actually want all the conservatives to continue being fooled. Don't educate yourself. Stay stupid and keep voting for your rhinos. Thank you very much.
Well, I tell you what, man, it's great to have you here, Swamply, and you're welcome anytime to give the other side of the story. And I know you probably got to get back to the swamp and cover up in that muck and mess up there.
Well, you know, I got to get back to the swamp because, you know what, that's where I belong. And anyway, so, you know, AOC 24, Beto 24, and whatever your local rhinos are in 24 too.
Well, there you go. There's a pitch out to the Democrat Party, and you guys know who you are.